Welcome, peers. I'm Dr. Ayana. Today we're talking about loving me, self esteem. Self esteem isn't about arrogance or ego, it's about how we see ourselves, how we treat ourselves, and how much value we believe we have. This presentation is about building a healthier relationship with you. For me, self esteem is valuing my time, my effort, and myself. It means knowing that I matter even when no one is clapping for me. It's choosing myself without guilt and understanding that my presence has value. Self esteem and confidence are related, but they are not the same. Confidence is about what I can do, self esteem is about who I am. You could be confident at work, but still struggle with self worth. Healthy self esteem means I value myself even when I make mistakes. So, let's talk a little bit about what breaks self esteem and what builds it. Self esteem is built in everyday moments, especially early in life. Family support, being allowed to make mistakes, learning cleanliness and self care, and being acknowledged for your effort at school or work all help build self worth. Healthy peers, positive community spaces, and activities like sports or faith communities can also reinforce confidence. Self esteem can also be broken by our environment. Society places rules on who we should be, how we should look, and how we should live. Rejection, embarrassment, shame, judgment, and peer pressure all chip away at how we see ourselves, especially when they're repeated early on in our lives. Family is often the first place self esteem is built in the household. Healthy families teach accountability without shame. They encourage hygiene, confidence, effort, and growth. They remind you that you are capable, talented, and worthy, setting the foundation for healthy self esteem. Unfortunately, family can also damage self esteem. Harsh words, low expectations, constant criticism, or emotional neglect can leave lasting wounds. When someone grows up being told they're nothing or not enough, it deeply impacts how they view themselves. What does healthy self esteem look like? Well, one thing I could tell you is healthy self esteem requires a lot of practice. We learn to challenge unhealthy thinking, make ourselves a priority, and stop people pleasing. Saying no is okay. No is enough. Let's be grateful. Gratitude helps us recognize our growth, and positive self talk helps us combat the inner critic. Also, being kind to others strengthens how we feel about ourselves. The opposite of loving ourselves is fearing ourselves. Love allows growth, and fear creates restriction. When we shift from fear to self love, we reclaim our power. Unhealthy self esteem often shows up as fear of being seen, fear of rejection. Some people perform for approval while neglecting their own needs. That is people pleasing. Others struggle with hygiene or become overly obsessed with appearance. Fear keeps people disconnected from themselves and others. People with healthy self esteem know who they are. They respect boundaries, take responsibility, learn from mistakes, and don't need external validation to feel whole and complete. When someone loves themselves, it shows. They care about their appearance and presentation, make confident decisions, and don't compare themselves to others. Failure doesn't define them, it teaches them. Loving yourself means learning, growing, and trying again. There's no single definition of self esteem that fits everyone. What matters is how you experience your worth and how you choose to care for yourself and show up every day. Let this be the start of a more intentional relationship with yourself. Thank you for watching. Ciao.